Did you know that for every 10 businesses started this year, only 5 will survive their 4th year of business? Did you know that one of the leading management mistakes for these businesses that fail is the failure to develop a realistic plan for funding to support opportunities for growth? It's widely known that the majority of businesses fail because they aren't able to raise sufficient capital. Which of the 10 businesses will yours be? Dynamic Bear Incorporated is here to help. We're corporate finance specialists. At this point, you may be wondering, how can Dynamic Bear supercharge your business? There are a few ways that we can help. We can help you access capital, pitch investors on your business, raise capital, expand and grow your company through one or more private placements. As a result of rapid acquisition of shareholders, your company may see an increase in trading liquidity. Our exclusive service integrates seamlessly with public companies to facilitate the rapid acquisition of several hundred shareholders who may buy more securities on the open market, tell others about your company, or take advantage of exclusive private placement opportunities. We can help you meet regulatory requirements, use the number of new shareholders to meet distribution listing requirements to become or stay public, and increase market capitalization. We help you gain fans, buyers, and an indirect sales force. Logically, most investors support the companies they're invested in by promoting the company and buying its products or services when given a choice. Gain an indirect sales force for your company with new shareholders. At this point, you may be wondering who we are. Dynamic Bear Incorporated is a financial holding company with several thousand investors worldwide. Our main objective is to use our contacts globally to assist each client with the startup phase or with business expansion, and then to assist the company with exit planning. Popular exit plans usually include listing the company on a reputable exchange or preparing a dividend policy. In our capacity as industry specialists, we've assisted several companies globally to structure, syndicate, finance, and grow their business. Our philosophy is simple. Dynamic Bear Incorporated was founded with the components that all experienced entrepreneurs are familiar: drive, ambition, skill, vitality, and the personal sacrifice it takes to build a company with a solid foundation and a promising outlook. We value integrity and steady planned growth over inflated projections and promises of rapid growth or high and quick returns. We trust teamwork over showmanship. We don't live in the past, but are not blind to it. We learn from our mistakes and the mistakes of others and move forward. There's a unique perspective that we bring to the table when we do business. This originality, coupled with our founding principles, is what makes us who we are. For an updated listing of our management, please visit our site at www.dynamicbear.com. This is a typical financing cycle for companies looking to grow large. Dynamic Bear is intimately familiar with each stage of the cycle and is ready to help no matter what step your company is on. Here, in the first stage, is what is called the Valley of Death. Many companies fail here as a result of lack of sufficient revenue and capital. Finding investors in this stage is both the most vital and the most difficult because it's often the most risky for investors. Dynamic Bear specializes in finding investors to help you through the Valley of Death and beyond. The next 2 stages are early and later stage private offerings. This is a time in a company's cycle that they have begun to show consistent profits and potential for growth to the point that the risk for investors is depleted. It can still be difficult to find investors at this stage because of limited operating history and profit levels which are below most investors' radar. These are the stages where many companies make agreements and partnerships with other large companies for support and growth. Once your company's earned enough shareholders and earned enough capital, companies enter the next phase. This phase is often the point where a company decides to make an initial offering to the public, or IPO, though this is not the only option. An increasing number of companies at this stage have had greater success staying private, offering a dividend, or both. Dynamic Bear can assist your company in any phase of the cycle with our unique process for financing. Okay, so here's how it all works. Your company engages Dynamic Bear. Dynamic Bear purchases equity in your company. We issue the stock to our investors as a dividend. Our investors are now your investors. Your company can now raise additional capital. Your company uses the capital to expand and grow. Then, your company can raise additional rounds of money. And finally, your company can choose to go public, pay dividends, or both. So, just what can you expect from Dynamic Bear? We believe that confidentiality, speed of response, and professionalism are a given. It's only by fully understanding what you want to achieve that we can make sure you get the best advice. You may want to move now. We'll provide you with options. You may want to wait and see what materializes. That's also fine by us. You may simply want to have a well-informed and ongoing discussion about the best way to take your venture forward from here. We can also help with that too. As a business, we believe we're more than just a financial holding company. We'll connect you with professionals who can assist with a variety of options, including raising capital, organizing corporate structure, working with investors, building public relations, as well as many other variables which may be essential to your success. For more information on our company, to learn how to get started, or to obtain references, contact a Dynamic Bear representative at 1-866-286-5037 or info@dynamicbear.com.